Russian military aviation experts and retired pilots have said that smaller man-portable air defense systems, not bigger surface-to-air missile systems, are the biggest killers of its Su-35 and Su-34 fighters. By August 11th, Ukraine had lost nearly 2 squadrons of its Su-35 fighters, according to Alexei Hromov, the deputy chief of the main operational department of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The Su-35 is an upgraded version of the Su-27, with more powerful engines, radars, and electronic systems. It is Russia's second most crucial fighter after the 5th-generation Su-57 Felon. Videos on social media have shown the Su-35 being shot down or their wreckage being displayed. MANPADS, man-portable air defense systems, have been identified as the backbone of Ukrainian air defense, with the country having 1,400 US-made FIM-192 Stinger systems in its possession before and after the war. The Ukrainian military also uses Russian-made Igla systems, which were responsible for downing a Su-34 bomber in late August. The S-300 is another Russian-made system that is heavily used by Ukrainian air defense units. Ukrainian Twitter users also widely celebrated a postman, Serhiy Chizikov, for shooting down a Su-35 with a manpad in Chernihiv. Why are Russian fighter bombers vulnerable to manpads? On September 25th, 2 Su-34 bombers were shot down near Kupiansk. Russian military aviation enthusiasts and former pilots say that their fighter bombers are put in danger by compelling low-level ground attack missions. A Russian retired officer said that we are not yet at a point where we must undertake precision bombing from high altitudes. Long-range cruise missiles do that job. Most of our Su-35s, Su-24s, and Su-34s have been hit while flying at low altitudes. Ukraine has 2 primary types of air defense systems, Soviet-made self-propelled SAM systems, with their tracking, surveillance radar, communication equipment, and medium and long-range missiles. These are the 9K-37 Buk and S-300 platforms. The second are shoulder-launched manpads that comprise the Igla, Strela, and Stinger. These usually target the jet's thermal and infrared emissions and are launched by the person's line of sight, meaning the aircraft is always in view of the person who is firing it. Usually, they have to be locked onto the target from the sighting system and the sensors on the launcher before firing. Against larger self-propelled systems, pilots must fly low at extremely low altitudes, while against man-portable air defense systems, they must fly at altitudes over 5,000 meters. Anti-radar missiles such as the KH-31 or KH-31PM are capable of intercepting self-propelled complexes if aimed at the constant radiation of the radar stations of these complexes. The use of manpads in combat is possible only after fixing the launch, with the help of electronic warfare and firing of false thermal target, flares, and chaff. Both Su-34s near Kupiansk were shot down with manpads, and it is said that helicopters with powerful cameras were used to find targets visually. Although these copters were likely used to objectively control the destruction of targets, nothing more. Manpads will continue to be a threat to Russian planes, which can either be skillfully evaded or involve special ground forces to take them out. But aviation can effectively fight medium and long-range systems independently. Progress in this direction, and, from all indications, there is progress in this direction since Western partners are already bringing NASAMS to Ukraine. Some people on Russian social media said that Iran's kamikaze drones, like Shahed-136, could be used to stop anti-aircraft missile systems. The meaning of the pilot's statement that the missile could be taken out mid-flight is unclear, but given the context, it appears to be the meaning. However, this requires high-quality target reconnaissance and targeting, as drones are not equipped with TV cameras. They can only be used against targets they have previously scouted. A 2,500-kilometer range drone destroyed 2 self-propelled howitzers and 2 BTR armored infantry vehicles of the 92nd Mechanized Brigade in early September. However, a substantial number have been shot down as well. Ukrainians can easily keep track of when our planes take off, and it's not hard for them to figure out how long the flight will take plus or minus a few minutes. This must be taken into account. During the day, you need to fly lower, use duty in the zones, different routes, and do the main work in the dark, said another defense analyst.